stress, inclusions, and also support the invincible disabilities. Okay, because I mean, at times at work, the things that we don't talk about, we don't manage to talk about. So I thought maybe how about we talk about this conversation right here on the show? And on the line, I'm joined by Tebogo. Tebogo, how are you doing? Welcome to the show.
Hi, Theo. Thank you for having me. How are you?
I am fantastic. Listen, as soon as I talked to you and I heard that you're coming on the show, I'm excited because I've been very stressed lately and I felt like quitting my job and I'm glad today I'm gonna get some light as far as that goes.
Yes. Yes, I am from Step Ahead Staffing. We are a recruitment company that has three pillars, mainly disability recruitment, bulk recruitment, and specialist hire, including able-bodied people. We've been in business for 19 years, and we are passionate about impacting lives, especially in the workplace. Yes.
Perfect, man. Now, tell me something. Why is it important for companies to acknowledge and address the impact of workplace stress on employees?
First of all, we are all humans, and overstimulation is a real thing. So acknowledging and addressing impact of stress in the workplace is really important to reduce burnout, to improve productivity, morale, and job satisfaction, and it also just helps create a healthier and more engaged workforce.
Now, what role? Speaking about roles, what role does the workplace culture play in either supporting or harming employee mental well-being? Because I mean, we know the workplace culture is a very important thing. As much as we want to ignore it, but it's an existing thing. You see it every day.
Yes. So mainly in the workplace, there are two cultures, a healthy one and a harmful one. So a healthy workforce fosters open communication, flexibility, and psychological safety as well. And also a harmful one with unrealistic expectations or stigmas around mental health can lead to stress and disengagement.
Now, can we talk about employees themselves? How can we as employees create a more inclusive environment for individuals with invincible conditions like FND?
So FND is functional neurological disorder. These are invisible disabilities, and how employees can assist the workplace would be to educate other employees about the invisible conditions so that we also have empathy running in the business, and also offer flexible work arrangements and reasonable accommodations for these invisible disabilities, and also encourage disclosure without fear of discrimination. So encourage people to speak out and also just not to be ashamed of their invisible disabilities.
I'd like for us to tap into the people themselves now, the individuals that are living with FND. You know what I'm saying? What are some of the most common challenges that they face in workplaces?
So it's actually not being taken seriously because these are just minor neurological disabilities, right? That impact your physical well-being, but it's not in an obvious way. So not being believed and not being taken seriously would be the biggest one. And also difficulty accessing accommodations due to the lack of understanding. So some of the employers don't actually understand what goes into accommodating these type of disabilities.
Now, before these people get to employers, they deal with the recruitment team. How can these people that are recruiting people, that are onboarding these people, when they do their process, how can they improve their processes to be more inclusive towards people with FND?
So you can use inclusive language in the job descriptions, offer accommodations during interviews, and maybe just ask upfront questions in to say that is this something that you'd like to disclose in terms of your capabilities as well as your invisible disabilities, like other things that you struggle with.
I guess that also sums up what inclusive hiring is all about. And how can it benefit both employees and employers?
Um, So it can be ensuring that our panels are trained and they are not biased can also cause, like we get more more benefits from both sides in terms of the talent that we are in recruiting as well as the business itself. So yeah.
Now, how can companies implement some simple but yet effective workplace adjustments to support all the employees?
Um, so you can offer like quiet spaces for sensory overload or fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
What we've been doing at Step Ahead Staffing is that we're doing remote and hybrid options.
You should teach
And
us those.
pardon?
You should teach us those as well.
Yes. Remote and hybrid work options, and sometimes work a 4-day work week where you have like a health day and you just take a break. We alternate as the team. So yeah, as Step Ahead Staffing, that's what we're doing.
Let's talk policies. What are some of the examples of the inclusive policies or practices that have worked well in different workplaces in your observations?
So mental health days as part of sick leave, and also just resource groups for disability inclusions, and also training managers on neurodiversity and chronic conditions as well. Yeah.
And speaking about training managers, that will be a great thing for most of the employees because when the cat is away, the mouse will come out and play. Now let's just tackle that. How do we send our managers to these trainings? What do we need to do as far as that is concerned?
You can provide mental health first aid training, and we don't know everything, so we can always like invite the subject matter experts to come and join us and actually teach us about these awarenesses. So having mental health days and trainings is very vital. It's very vital as a workplace, because instead of us saying that there is a number growing in these diseases, it's more of an awareness. So there's an aware, people are more aware now of what's happening, and inviting subject matter experts to your workplace to train yourself and the managers is quite the way that to go about it. Yeah.
Now let's get into more details because I believe unfortunately we don't have enough time to extend this conversation longer because I'd like to really dive into it and then investigate further. But however, how can people get in touch with you? Where can they find more information about what the work that you guys do?
So we are on LinkedIn, Step Ahead Staffing. We are on Facebook, Step Ahead Staffing. That is our page. And then we have a Facebook group, Jobs for People with Disabilities, Step Ahead Staffing. We are also on Twitter, SAS_HRCS. And we also have a website. We are at stepaheadstaffing.co.za. Our telephonic number will be 010-023-4206, and you can contact us via email as well as info@stepaheadstaffing.co.za.
And can I pay you guys a visit and then maybe after my visit I can come back and talk about the work that you guys do at the office?
Yes. We are in 37 Bath Avenue in Rosebank.
Yeah, I'll definitely pull up and then see if you guys practice what you preach.
No, most definitely. Thank you for having me, Theo.
Thank you so much for coming to our show, Tebogo. It's been a pleasure talking to you about these amazing things.
Alrighty, have a lovely day.
Thank you so much. Back to the music we go. This one is requested by Shengzi Pile. She says, Theo,